Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. Today I am going to analyze expected moves after the inventory announcement of natural gas. So first let us have a look at the levels of natural gas inventory. So here you can see that natural gas inventory has been announced on the bearish side at the level of 81 billion. No doubt it's an injection, but it is much lesser than the last week's. So now let us see the impact of this bearish inventory, because we are just near the winter season and the demand for natural gas will be on the higher side during the upcoming weeks. Today I've just mentioned in an article on investing.com that I will analyze the movements of natural gas futures in a 15-minute chart to finalize what will be the next moves of natural gas futures during the upcoming week. So friends, here you can see that after the announcement of natural gas inventory, natural gas futures are currently trading at the level of $3.255. Here you can see that a gap up in a 15-minute chart, which makes it evident that we are just close to a upper move from the current level. As you can see that this zone I defined in my analysis as a fresh buy zone, and this will be my strong support zone where the natural gas will try to remain above the level of $3.277, and I will find that if natural gas futures sustain above the level of $3.277, we will see a sharp up move in natural gas futures. As you can see that natural gas futures have formed a good signal for the natural gas bulls to go long from the current levels. As you can see that we have found a tilt in 9 days moving average and 20 days exponential moving average, and 20 days moving average look ready to take a turn in the upward direction, and natural gas futures look too eager to trade above the level of $3.276. Within the next half an hour you will find the natural gas futures to enter amid this decisive zone, which will decide the next move of natural gas futures within next 1 hour. And I find that natural gas futures will take a sharp up move from the current levels once they break the level of $3.333, where they face stiff resistance from natural gas bears. Once they sustain above this level, I find natural gas futures to go above the level of $3.447 in next few trading sessions, and this level of $3.276 will provide good support. Therefore, I find that every next downward move will provide good opportunities to natural gas bulls to go long from the level of $3.233. So the announcement of natural gas inventories before the winter season, when we are going to see a good demand for natural gas, as the hurricane season during the last few days have generated a lot of demand for natural gas all over the US. Let us see the movement of natural gas futures in my expected trading zones, which I mentioned in my last analysis, and I explained that since September 15th we have been witnessing a continuous uptrend in natural gas futures, and you may see that natural gas futures are trying to sustain above this uptrend line, this one. Still, I find that when natural gas futures try to take a downward move below this supporting uptrend line in a 4-hour chart, we can see a lot of buying here, which ensures me to go long. Once the natural gas futures maintain above this uptrend line, I will see continuity of upward moves during the upcoming week. Let me show you this chart pattern in a 1-hour chart. Here you can see that natural gas futures are taking good upward moves above this uptrend line. Whenever they touch this uptrend line, I find a good buying from these levels, and finally which results in a upward move. Today on inventory announcement, when natural gas futures came down up to the level of $3.237, here we can see a good buying from there, and still we are at the 200 days moving average in a 1-hour chart. Once the natural gas futures maintain above 200 DMAs in a 1-hour chart, we will find a good upward move from the level of $3.267 up to the level of $3.367. We will see a sharp upward move once we find natural gas futures to sustain above the level of $3.262. We will see a short covering rally above the level of $3.267, which result in a sharp upward move up to the level of $3.367. Let me show you the movement of natural gas futures in a daily chart in the same chart pattern which I have discussed in my last few analysis. Friends, this is a very successful chart pattern which defines a more clear view of each and every move of natural gas futures. Here you can see this is a weekly support levels which I have indicated with a pink color line. Here once the natural gas futures move above this weekly resistance levels, this weekly resistance turns into weekly support levels for natural gas futures. Here you can see that today, after the inventory announcement, natural gas futures have taken a good turn and have come back above this weekly supportive line in a daily chart, which ensures the continuation of an upward trend in natural gas futures. And I find during the upcoming weeks natural gas futures will try to maintain amid this zone in zigzag manners up to the level of $3.526, where the next weekly resistance exists. Here you can see that all the moving averages are indicating the continuation of an uptrend during the upcoming week. In a daily chart, natural gas futures are trading much above the 200 days moving average, and rest of the moving averages are in good position, which indicate continuation of an uptrend for the next few weeks. Let me show you once again the movement of natural gas futures in a 15-minute chart which I have defined for the analysis of movement of natural gas futures after the inventory announcement. Here you can see that the natural gas futures are getting good support at the level of $3.255, and I find that within next 1 hour natural gas futures will find a decisive directional move up to the level of $3.319. So friends, be ready for an action in natural gas futures, and you may find my expected zones. This is my fresh buy zone, and this is my strong supportive zone, and this will be my breakout zone. Once the natural gas futures move above this breakout zone, we find a good breakout in natural gas futures. So friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, subscribe my YouTube channel for receiving more regular updates on natural gas futures and other commodities. And don't forget to share this channel with your more and more friends with a request to subscribe this channel, because I find that a large subscriber base will motivate me to give regular updates on different commodities. Thank you.